Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we have day 6 with the Emily Edit The Wants palette. And I just did a little swatching. I know I showed you guys, I've showed you what colors we still haven't used. Oops, sorry for the blinding from my ring light. But I really want to play with Side Hustle today, which is this gorgeous green up here in the corner. And with that, I feel like I want to play with the browns. Yeah. I initially thought maybe purples, and I may use Pi-Fi here, but I kind of want to play with the browns and the green and maybe the gold. So I think that's what we're going to do today because I really want to play with Side Hustle, like real bad. So let's zoom in and get going. Okay, this is just like the easiest palette to hold with like the most gigantic mirror ever in the entire world. Yes. Okay, so fluffy blending. Let's get this shiz going, yes. And I'm going to go into Midwest today. And we're going to use this as our transition. I concealed with my Catrice concealer and I used my Coty Airspun powder to set. Yes. You could use the cream in this palette, but I wanted something translucent today. So now I'm going to go in. I think we're going to go straight in with Side Hustle. Am I crazy? What's happening to my brain? Feeling like I want to go in with Side Hustle all over the lid. And then deepen up the outer corner, and then we might have to layer it back on. But I want to see what it looks like. Whoa. That is like, make sure you tap that off. Okay. I just want to see how much pigment this has. See, this color was really hard to swatch. Can you guys see that? It looks like shimmery in the palette, and it is, but I think you have to use your finger with it. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. So I've already done it, right? So now I'm going to do it to the other side because we've already done it. But I think you have to use your finger with this shade, so we'll definitely be going over top of it. So I'll just lay down a little bit of a base. And then what we'll do is go in with a flat brush. I'm going to go into Apartment, which is the dark brown in the palette. And I'm going to start to like deepen up the outer corner. This is the first look that we've done that hasn't started out like, ooh, ah, like, you know. I just didn't know, like I swatched Side Hustle, but I had to swatch it really hard to get it to look like that. So I wasn't sure, and it's a little more muted than it looks in the pan. So I just wanted to see what it would look like all over the lid. Now we've done it. I am mad. So I'm just gonna start building up that color. I'm actually gonna mix Apartment and Pi-Fi, which is the purple. So it's the brown and the purple shade. Yes. Yes. They blend so well. Forgot how much I love, not forgot, it's been a few days since I filmed one of these tutorials because I filmed every day during the week last week, and then I skipped the weekend. Oh, the combination of those two shadows is so good. So I skipped the weekend and I didn't film this weekend. I took a little break, and I'm kind of going to take this in. I'm going to kind of fluff that through. So I was like thinking, wow, I kind of forgot how good these were for like 2 days because I didn't actually wear makeup this weekend. I did my 5-minute face routine, which you guys saw. I will link that video below for you if you haven't seen it yet. But it's kind of like my go-to 5-minute face, like really easy makeup. And because I was like full glam filming lots of videos last week, I did not wear much makeup over the weekend. Okay, so now that that is kind of like blended to oblivion, I'm going to take my finger, I'm going to take Side Hustle, And I'm gonna pat this all over the inner part of the lid and blending it into that purple, and we're not gonna be done. Purple brown. Yeah, see, that just, I don't know, works better. It still isn't my favorite shade, and I really thought it was going to be one of my favorites. Ooh, I'm getting some fallout, which is fine. Just take your brush and push up, and it picks the pigment up. I really thought this green was going to be one of my favorites, so I'm a little bit bummed because it looks so pretty in the pan, but it doesn't translate as well in the eye. And it's not a bad color, it's just not my favorite color. I don't know, I thought it was going to be a little different. I'm going to go back into the purple and just kind of pat that on that outer third, just to deepen it up a little. Put some pigment back. Then I'm going to take one of my favorite shades in the whole palette, which is Top Story. It's that gold. And we're going to put this in the center. Yes, that is what I wanted to do. I'm kind of going to layer that over the green. Yeah, we're just going to put it all over the green. So that like we still have a little bit of that like green olive undertone, but we also have this pop of gold that's really nice. Because I don't know, that green's just not my favorite. Okay, and then I'm going to take my blending brush, go back into Midwest, and I'm just going to kind of fill in the crease a little bit more with that color. I don't know, I want that to like stand out just a little more. Could I see? Do you guys know what I mean? Hold on. Let me see what I have here. So I have my gold ColourPop Supernova Shadow. I feel like this ruined the last look I did, but I'm going to give it another go because I just want there to be a little bit more pop. I'm scared, but we can do it. I'm going to take a brush because this is how I found it the best way to apply this the last time was with a brush. Oh, God help me. Please let this work. I'm just going to put this, pat it right in the center. Okay, it's working. And just make that, oh you guys, it's working. You just have to be kind of gentle with these, I think. Is this cheating? I don't know if you guys are gonna get mad at me and think I cheated, but I mean, I've used this palette for 6 days, so I feel like this is the first day I'm adding something a little bit extra. It's just because I want to be a little extra. Clean blending, the one that had Midwest on it. Just taking that through the crease one more time. And then I'm actually going to take that same blending brush because I want the lower lash line to be like pretty blown out smoky and kind of low. So I'm going to take this like pretty low. I'm taking Midwest, by the way, if I didn't say that. And then kind of like really smoke that back. More of that pointed brush and some of the purple. And this goes in the outer third. Really keep it in the outer third. I'm actually going to take a rounded brush and just like help that, just really use it to help me smoke that out and blend it back. And then we're going to take that ColourPop shadow and I'm going to put that on the inner part of the eye. So it just gives like a little pop of gold. This would have looked really pretty without the ColourPop shadow too. You don't need it, but it just gives a little extra something. I'm going to cheat and take Gratitude from the Needs palette. Just put that on the inner corner. Just a little, not a lot. And then I think I'm going to add a wing today, a wing liner. So I'm going to use my Revolution Renaissance Flick, which is my favorite black liner right now. Okay, now let's zoom out and we'll finish the face. So I obviously already have my base on, and I have my contour and my bronzer on. So now we need some blush and some highlight. And you guys know I'm reaching for my Morphe blush palette. I have a problem, it's fine. We'll go into, let's see, what one haven't we been into that would work? I think I want to use Unapologetic, guys. I know I've used it before, I'm sorry. I feel like it just goes so well with the look. And then we're going to go into the Emily Edit for highlight today, the Wants palette. And we're going to take Oh Heavens, a combination of Oh Heavens and Eve Rose. So Oh Heavens is here and Eve Rose is here. I've really wanted to try these on as highlight. Oh yes, gorgeous. So in the brow, up and down, you guys know that I really like that trick. Do you see? That's such a pretty highlight. Oh Heavens and Eve Rose. Eve Rose looks really purple, but it's not, you guys. It's not. It's like, I don't know. It's just this like really shimmery kind of icy color, which means that it works really nicely as this highlight that I'm hoping you can see because it looks so pretty on the skin. Gonna take a little blending brush and a little bit of Hobby, which is kind of like a good contour shade, and I'm gonna put this under my bottom lip to plump it up. And then let's just set the face with some Morphe setting spray. Oh, I'm curious about this. I feel like it's gonna be too like icy though, but it's the L'Oreal Infallible chocolate scented. Oh my god, they smell so good. And Dose of Cocoa. They smell so good. I'm gonna grab my Kokie Cosmetics Warm Nude Lip Liner so that it'll warm it up a little. And then I'm gonna fill them in with this. These seriously smell like hot freaking cocoa. I'm obsessed with the way these smell. They smell so, so, so good. And then I'm just going to go back in with my lip liner. Just kind of pat them. This is a really different look for me, but I'm not going to add a gloss. I'm actually going to keep it. I think I really like the lip. I never really love like when you can see liner, but for this I really, really like it. I also am wearing like my Radiant Beauty Powder. My skin has been really dry. My normal Coty Airspun that I love or just mattifying powders have been looking really horrible on me, and so I'm really loving the Flower Beauty Miracle Glow right now, which is why my skin looks so dewy and nice and hydrated. But you could, if you don't want to be this dewy, you can, you know, shine control it with some powder. So this is the finished look, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Tomorrow is our last day with the Emily Edit, the Wants palette. Our day 7 tomorrow. I have no idea what I'm gonna do, but I'm really excited to dive in and see what we get. I'll be back tomorrow, same place, same time, for day 7 of this series. And yeah, if you're just enjoying this series, if you like the idea of 7 days with a palette, doing different looks every day, if you've been really enjoying the tutorials and seeing different looks with different lips, with different, I don't know what, just if you've been enjoying it, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure to click the subscribe button so you never miss a video. I love you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Mwah!